Okay, welcome back, Wizards. Our opponent has decided to grace us with their presence after a 5-minute wait. They won the die roll. Our opener is reasonable, so let's keep it and get this match underway. So the best draw we could hope for here would be Elvish Mystic, and then let's get an early Charging Rhino, but failing that we'll just play out some of the old 1/3s. Research Assistant is okay against red decks. If he plays the whatever the 2-drop's name is that attacks as a 3/2, that's a bit of an issue. We can double block with the second one, but we'll take that as it comes. Another white deck. Spirit Bonds. Okay, that is unfortunate for the home team. Let's just get this Wayfinder down. Been 2 creatures for the Scavenger, which is quite good. This is a very, very strong card. He doesn't have a second white source, which means he can't trigger it with white creatures at the moment, which is definitely a plus for us. But it seems that he doesn't have anything anyway. So let's serve in. Could have been Raise the Alarm there, but obviously we're fine with that. Play Research Assistant and just get a second Forest down. He actually took himself off curve to get a 1/1. That's interesting. I'm not certain if you want to do that. Ooh, Meteorite. That's pretty good. So we could play the Research Assistant to get another body down, or we could loot. But we've already got quite a few things to do with our miner anyway, so I'm just going to get another body down. So next turn we can Meteorite the Enforcer, or just play the Charging Rhino. If he has white and 1-up, then he can protect the Enforcers, and maybe if he doesn't do anything, we'll just play the Rhino and wait on the Meteorite. Playing the Meteorite out, though, makes Curd Chieftain and Burning Anger live draws. Although Burning Anger is only live if we have the Rhino out already, I guess. Really excited to hopefully get to play Burning Angers, because it just seems like a very powerful card that makes you feel good when you crush people with it. So I'd like to get in on that action. So what could be happening here is our opponent could have a 4-drop and they're wondering whether they want to take themselves off curve again to get a Spirit, which is an interesting conundrum. Yeah. So assuming we draw a blank, getting the Rhino down will be pretty good here. It's a very strong creature. I've been pretty impressed with it so far. Okay, we paused through there because our opponent was unwilling to do things. I've just played a Mountain. Hammerhand. Okay, so now we can't Meteorite the Enforcer. It's definitely fairly annoying. So, okay, that can't block, sure. It's not going to be blocking on the agenda anyway. Is there anything else that is coming down? Razorfoot Griffin. Well, that is a pretty good target for Meteorite. Ooh, Burning Anger. Very good. Okay, with the Burning Anger down, we just want to try and protect our life total as much as possible. Oh, let's get this out of the way. So let's get rid of the Griffin. If he has a haste creature, I don't think there's many haste creatures in this format. Let's just get in with everyone. So next turn we will play the Rhino, and then the turn after we get to start getting angry. Opponent's down to 3 cards in hand. It's another 1/1. We are getting quite low. All these evasive threats is making it difficult. Hopefully we can stabilize with the anger. So we take 5 here, go to 7. Then if he taps out of white, we can kill the Enforcer. Otherwise, okay. Oh, this is big. Not Lava Axe, I hope. Oh, Heat Ray. Oh dear. Yep. Ah. The fact that that takes us a turn off is awkward. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the bin. Curd Chieftain's just as big though. So if we hit for 3, and then so we take 5 next turn. We're dead the turn after just to the spirits. 6, no. I'm not sure how we can get through this. Wall of Mulch isn't really part of any of our plans, so I'm going to cash that in. Island does not particularly help. Let's just play the Scavenger. Yeah, I think we're going to strike out of this one. The early Spirit Bonds Enforcer was very strong. Then that Heat Ray was very timely. Yeah, just so much evasion. So yeah, we are dead to just the spirits now. We can't draw. Oh no, okay, we're just dead anyway. Ah. Okay, well they weren't going to help. Okay. Naturalize is good. Kills Hammerhand. Kills the thing with issues with. Encrust is good. Don't know about 2 naturalizers. We didn't quite see enough targets to go that deep, I don't think. Then let's cut. What do we want to cut? Just maybe one of the scavengers aren't bad. Just got to cut 2 cards. I'm not exactly sure here. Maybe one of our high-end things. But we do need to be able to put... Yeah, maybe like Agent Silverback. Willforge Golem blocking the Intimidate guy's nice. And we do need ways to put the game away. Yeah, maybe just the Scavengers again. Aren't exactly what I'm after. Would I like to play first? Yes. And we can keep that. This hand is very solid. We can get Kurd Chieftain out before he can heat ray it, so maybe we can get some Burning Anger value. So now we just need one more land to get all the chieftains of our wildest dreams. Oh good, that's not the we don't have to deal with the Spirit Bonds again. Let's pass back. So one more land gives us turn 5 Burning Anger, which is a very big game. Or we could just play 2 chieftains in a row. That's probably a lot safer, and then we can see if he has an answer to the first chieftain. Hammerhand. That's pretty annoying to have to race. Chieftain coming down. Maybe. Potentially. I'm not going to attack with the Mystic just in case he has in case he decides to raise the alarm. The Mystic giving us our 5th mana is pretty good. Opponent's unsure how they wish to respond to this Kurd Chieftain. I'm going to have another quick pause here. Okay, Kurd Chieftain against all odds managed to come down. Send in the Research Assistant. No blockers are declared. And pass it back. So what do we see here? Paragon. He's not doing a huge amount of work at the moment. So I'm going to take one turn of not burning in anger to see if he has the heat ray. So we will just play another Kurd. Would we meteorite? Yeah, let's just play another Kurd Chieftain. And pass it back. So now, like, if he has land heat ray, he's pretty pressured to use it, and therefore we can get our Burning Anger down. And then once the Burning Anger's down and we untap, we can pump the creature with a Burning Anger on it to shoot for 6, which is pretty massive. This looks like the heat ray. He's paying mana from his mana pool. Fantastic. Just going to take that out right away. And pass it back. So now if he has another heat ray, that'd be unfortunate, but not too bad for us. We've got the Ingenuity to refill, the Meteorite to take out his Paragon, and if he doesn't have an answer, then obviously this is just going to win the game fairly fast. Lightning Strike, okay. Imagine he's got another one or similar effect. Okay, so that was still pretty good. We got a lot of cards out of him. Another Hammerhand. These hammer hands are ruining our meteorites, unfortunately. Let's just get the wayfinder down. Oh no, Hornet Queen and Peel from Reality, both which would have been very strong. If he attacks here, we can offer up the triple block. He's used 2 lightning strikes and a heat ray, so it's unlikely he's got many more spells that would make the triple block bad for us. And we can also Ingenuity. Cool. Let's Ancestral Recall. Well, this is not really doing much. So we've lost our Hornet Queen, 2 Chieftains. Now we really need the Silverback. No, I don't want to loot first. Let's just play the Spider. I don't think playing the Mystic does a whole lot here. Yeah, we've lost a lot of our win conditions. Hopefully we can dig to the Silverback, and the Silverback should be more than enough to get there. I don't really want to block with the Research Assistant as it's genius at the moment. It would have been nice to be able to keep our Spider. I imagine the reason he's attacking is because he's just drawn like a flyer or something. But if it's oh, Ephemeral Shields. Okay. There's a lot of non-creature spells in his deck. Coral Barrier. Let's just loot first. Another Coral Barrier. Let's get rid of this Mystic. I'm gonna hold this land for now. So opponent's down to 1 card in hand. We're not in too bad a spot. We definitely do withdrawing some sort of way to win. Maybe taking out the scavengers was wrong. Yeah, I might bring those back in. Encrust would have been a lot better last turn. We could play another Coral Barrier here. It doesn't really do anything, but we're going to play that anyway, so let's just get it down. We also could have attacked with a heap of things. He blocks, and then we can Meteorite to take out the Paragon. That probably would have been pretty decent. We might go for that next turn. Lightning Strike. Oh dear. I mean, that is a Lightning Strike that's not getting pointed at our face, which is good. 3 Lightning Strikes. That is very strong. Very strong indeed. I'm going to hold back 1 just so we're representing a lethal blocks on the Paragon. The Meteorite comes down, and we take out the Paragon. Let's pass it back. Opponent holding both their cards in hand. So with at least 2 hammer hands and the... what is the other thing called? Spirit bombs. Does that mean we want another naturalize? Naturalize obviously isn't a good answer just to hammer hand, but yeah, I think with only those targets I'm fine with just the 1 naturalize. Opponent holding 3 cards in hand. Could they be more spells? Like we've already seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the Spirit Bonds as non-creature spells. It's a lot. Now, do we want to mill ourselves for 4 when we've only got 11 cards left in our deck? I'm not certain that's something we want. It does affect the clock getting the Wayfinder down, but we've also only got like sort of 1 really good draw in our deck. I think I'm just going to hold it for now. Generator Servant. Not the strongest man. Ah, good, Charging Rhino. So imagine he trades here for like the Mystic. Play the Forest. Charging Rhino definitely changes the clock here. Ah, Marauder. That is a very good card. Oppressive Rays. That's fine, we don't need to naturalize here because we're just so ahead that we can pay the cost. Attacking with those doesn't seem good. What was that all about? Okay. Yep, so Charging Rhino is putting him on a pretty short clock here. The old no attacks, no blocks. Ancient Silverback, fantastic. This game's probably pretty much over anyway, but he definitely won't hurt our chances. The double no attacks, no blocks. So we've got Regenerate up, double Regenerate even. Seems like this game is over now. There is an Oppressive Raise, which is another naturalized target. Which is definitely worth considering. I'm going to bring both these back. Maybe take out the Rhino. I think that is going to be more consistent than the Rhino. Like, there should be a lot of creatures in the bin. Meteorite's not super exciting, but it's definitely just an effect we need. Maybe I can only afford 1 of... No, there's just so many creatures trading off. The Scavenger just seems really good. Maybe we don't need this Wall of Molten. We've got all these coral barriers. Maybe we don't need the Willforged Golem. Like, I like being able to block the Intimidate creature, but maybe that's a bit too... No, let's just take the Wall of Mulch. I think this matchup's pretty good for us. Okay, this is a pretty loose hand, but I think we have to keep it. Ooh, very, very aggressive. Hopefully we can mill like 3 or 4 creatures off the Wayfinder here, so our Scavenger is massive. Hopefully it doesn't have the Borderland Marauder. Yeah, our deck's pretty well set up to fight against aggressive decks. This draw is definitely not the best example of that. We've got a lot of, like, if we could draw a Coral Barrier or something similar, that would be a massive roadblock. Or if our opponent just doesn't have, okay, that's fine. Peel from reality. That can help buy some time as well. So we did hit 3 creatures. Unfortunately, they were... Well, at least 2 creatures would have really liked, and 1 creature which would have been pretty good in a bit. Forge Devil. Oh dear. Now that makes things awkward. Now we can't peel from reality. So we could really do with top decking a Coral Barrier, or just anything to play this turn. Oh wow, another Hammerhand as well. Okay, our opponent has a really strong opener. Oh, good. So we managed to draw a 3-drop, which was very necessary. Unfortunately, Lightning Strike takes it out. Which looks... Oh, it's not what's happening. Fantastic. I am just going to instantly trade off with that. We're just in damage control mode here. Okay, so we could Coral Barrier, or we could Scavenger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/6 seems pretty hard to deal with here. So now next turn we can, if we draw an island, we can Coral Barrier and hold up Peel, which would be nice. We could just tap out and cast the Golem, and then we have a blocker for the Enforcer. I'm not certain how I feel about that particular line. We do want to stop this Enforcer though. Need another island for that. Let's just play the Barrier. I don't think we can really afford to attack here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn we can either just get the Golem down or Peel. Again, drawing an island would be nice to be able to encrust that. Maybe we need to encrust the Pegasus now. So we're probably just going to be playing the Golem this turn. Meteorite, okay. That's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Meteorite with Peel up. So we're going to Meteorite and kill the Pegasus. Or we could just play the Wheelforge Golem. That actually prevents more damage. And I'm going to leave up Peel for reality. No, I don't think we can afford to. I think we'll just do this. And we can also attack for 6 here. Drawing Burning Anger would definitely take the game down quite fast. So Lightning Strike doesn't finish off the Golem. Oh, it'll finish it off, but yeah, doesn't just kill the Golem. Okay, so we're down to just the Pegasus attacking, which is a very good spot for us to be in. Generator Servant, okay. So an option is to Meteorite the Enforcer and then encrust the Pegasus, and I think I'm going to do that because the problem with encrust is that, like, we have to take the hit, so while I have the option to do it on a creature that's tapped already, I'm just going to take that. Ephemeral shields could be up here. If he shields, that's fine. So let's just take out the Enforcer. It looks like he's debating whether or not he wants to shields. Yep. That's fine because the Enforcer's not doing anything anyway. There's no point attacking now. Alright. So hopefully we get through this turn unscathed and then we can just start having Peel for Reality up. Bronze Sable, okay. I'm going to attack with both of these and see what sort of blocks he decides to make. I don't think he can afford to not block here. If we had like a Titanic's growth, it would be lethal. Okay, block like that. So let's push the Forge Devil up the back. So if we bounce one, then we're still taking 5, so let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Kill 4 of his, quick kill 3 of his creatures. That seems pretty good. That went very well for us. So far, anyway, he's got 1 card in hand. But yeah, getting a 3-for-1 off the Golem seems very strong. Yeah, fantastic. Let's get the Mystic down. So he's got 2 attackers. There is the Enforcer. We can go to 6 pretty safely. And if he does anything fancy, we'll just peel it. We could have also just peeled it and our Undergrowth Scavenger replayed the Scavenger to be lethal. Frenzied Goblin, okay. So I just want to peel now to reset the Scavenger so it's lethal. I think that's pretty good. It's nice not having God's Willing in the format blowing you out all the time. So now he plays his Enforcer back down. Chumps with the Forge Devil. Bricking out, unfortunately. So we could definitely lose the combinations of cards here, like if his hands land, Lightning Strike, Lightning Strike. Oh dear, he's getting in. Hopefully that just means he has another blocker. hot soup. Oh, that's a lot of lands in a row. One card in hand, so we're dead to lightning strike in hand, which would be frustrating, but what can you do? So he's not just snap killing us, which could be good. This doesn't really do anything, does it? Oh, we got there, okay. Fair enough. I feel like he could have attacked at least, but I guess the writing was on the wall. This is an odd card to play. A lot of non-creature spells. Yeah. Like I said, I think our deck was pretty good in that matchup. Even though we bricked out on a few draw steps there, we still managed to just sneak through. Yeah, boarding out the scavengers was definitely a bit silly, but we rectified that, and I will see you all back here for the finals.